In this video, we explore a little bit about Laurel, Mississippi. We take a drive through the town and then through the countryside. It was the Easter weekend, so most of the things were closed. We didn't get to do a tour of the stuff we would like, but this means we have to come back. But I hope you enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thanks for watching.
Sirens drive by, someone singing about the heartaches of her life. Late night, flickering lights, loud crowds on the street as I walk by.
In this video, we're getting ready to leave the Hattiesburg KOA. I've already done a review on this, so I'm not going to go into that. It was a really nice park. We met some great people there. Our neighbors were awesome. We made some new friends, which was great. We were only there 3 nights, so we didn't explore as much as we would have liked to. But it is Easter weekend, and that wasn't my best planning move for this because everything was closed. But they did have a pancake breakfast, so, you know, all things considered, that's not too bad. So we did stop and grab some of the pancakes for a donation that goes to the KOA Children's Charities, the kids camp for KOA, which was awesome, and we were glad to donate and get some great pancakes out of it. So now we're going to leave the campground. We're going to take some of the back roads into Laurel. Just a beautiful area. The weather was perfect. It wasn't cold. It wasn't hot. Sunshiny. Just a fun place to visit and a fun area. Hattiesburg is fairly large. There's a Walmart not too far. And you can take the highway all the way into Laurel. Laurel's a little bigger than I expected it to be. It's not large by any means, but it is larger than I was expecting from what the show looks like. But it was great fun all in all. We'll have to plan on going back where we can do the tours and some of the other stuff we would have loved to have done. But next time we'll go back when it's not a holiday weekend and when we can stay a little longer, and we'll really try to hit some tours and do some of the other stuff. We're going to the left because why not? And you don't want to take a camper this direction. When you leave, you have to go back the other way, just because there's some areas you wouldn't want to take your camper. But beautiful drive there and exploring the countryside. They did have like a Christmas tree farm that we rode by. We were able to look at that, which is cool. We're from Florida, so we're not used to seeing Christmas tree farms where you can go in and cut your own tree. Very pretty area. This is the rural side before you get to Laurel, and it was just gorgeous. It took us probably 45 minutes to get into Laurel. You could definitely do it quicker than the highway. We were just kind of cruising through on the back
by yourself on a Saturday night. You were the guy with your friends at the doorway, pretending that you had the time of your life. Had we met before, instant chemistry, I was so glad you came. Had we met before, laughing instantly, but it didn't feel like thunder or lightning.
um, woodworking shop, which kind of cool to see that. So we did manage to go into the Scotsman's shop and walk around the shop and see some sights there. It was very cool. We kind of passed it. If you can see, it's on the right, and we were supposed to went in that entrance, but we missed it. So we sort of turned in where we could. But if you'll see coming up, you'll see the truck they show in the show all the time. This is the truck that Ben drives. It's his show that they show in a lot of the scenes. Very cool stop, very cool drive, and was just fun to see. We did go in the shop and look around a little bit. I'll show you some photos at the end of that. Like I said, there wasn't a lot of crowds there, and not a lot was open because it was Easter weekend. I said poor planning on my part. I just didn't even dawn on me that everything would be kind of closed. So, like I said, just gives us an opportunity to go another time. Here's the main street, the downtown. I know I've seen this in the episodes several times. You can see most of the stuff is closed. There's not a lot of people there. It's because it's Easter weekend. So it was fun to be able to drive down these cobblestone streets and explore a little bit without a lot of crowds, but would have been nice to have been able to go in the shops and to do a tour and do some of the other things in the area. We had some friends that went and they stayed in one of the hotels and they got to eat in some of the restaurants and do the tour. And I really wish we had been able to do some of that. But we will be back. We will do that again because it was a fun stop. And Hattiesburg turned out to be a great campground. There is one closer to this area. If you're looking for one, there's one right on the highway. I can't remember what it's called right now, but there is one right on the highway just before you get into Laurel that looked big enough for an RV like ours. But I would have no problem staying at the Hattiesburg one. Was great. We were even able to wash the dogs. Had a great dog wash, and it wasn't that long of a drive to get here. So we just kind of drove around and looked at the streets and saw the area, and then kind of went back and chilled and hung out with our neighbors.
One more Saturday night, you're wearing them jeans so tight. I'll keep waiting for the perfect moment when you're dancing like that with that shirt and that hat. God, I need just one more drink to calm down. Oh, you know I need you. Oh, what can I do to reach you? Oh, girl, you're one of a kind. I just can't get you off my mind. And baby, we'd be unshakable. You and me would fit so fine. Just tell me how to make you mine. And girl, we'd be unbreakable. We could leave this place, stay in bed for days. You'd be my
I will say, if you're driving an RV through this town, do you see that 13 floor? Yeah, so our rig, we would have to duck pretty hard. I would not drive our camper under that. We are like technically 13 floor or so, but also depends on, a lot of different factors, like how much, if there's been any caving into there. I don't know. I don't trust their sign. It could be 2 inches off and cause me a lot of pain. So if you're driving a big rig through that town, just be aware there's at least one area that says 13 floor. So after we drove around, we explored a little bit, we kind of took a head on out to find some lunch.
We'll get past Sunday morning. There's a future for us that's dawning.
we were looking for a barbecue place that had been recommended at the campground, but again, Easter weekend, stuff closed. The restaurant was not open. I didn't think to check that before we headed that way. So we took the next best thing where there was a lot of cars and it looked busy. So we figured it must be good. So we stopped for some catfish, which turned out to be pretty good catfish. It was a nice dinner. I got a hamburger, Vic, and my Vic got a catfish dinner, and so did my mom. It comes with hush puppies and coleslaw, and I don't remember what else. Baked beans, I think. I think the hamburger came with the same thing. This was the catfish place. Turned out to be a good place to eat. So had a good time there, and then just took some of the back roads and headed back so we could see a little bit more of the countryside. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. We are on our way eventually towards Idaho, but we've got a couple stops on the way. Moab is one of them. But first, we're going to go to West Memphis to Tom Sawyer RV Park, and then go to Camelot RV Park in Poplar Bluff, because there we want to see the eclipse, and they're a 100% totality area. And then we're going to move on out to Moab and parts unknown. So, before we get to Moab, we're going to Dover, Arkansas, to hit some trails on the side by side and explore the Ozarks. So, stay tuned.
Was it all just a dream, just all in my head? Floating rivers upstream, the things that you said. Tell me and be honest, tell me, did you know that you would believe in me just like the winter's snow? Tell me and be honest, tell me, should I've known that you'd believe in me? So painfully quiet and slow, I try my best to move on, to let go.
Here you can see the campground sign, so we're turning back into the campground, and I'm going to share some photos at the end that I took around town, and so I hope you enjoy them. I said this was a great stop, great place to stay, great campground. Made it a nice and easy trip as we left from Biloxi. It was only like an hour and a half to get here, so great drive, great fun. So enjoy the pictures, and we'll see you when we see you.
Should I known that you'd believe in me? So painfully quiet and slow, I try my best to move on, letting go. Tell me, should I know? Just tell me and be honest. Tell me, did you know that you would believe in me just like the winter snow? Tell me and be honest. Tell me, should I've known that you'd believe in me? So painfully quiet and slow. Tell me, should I know? promise to move